10 things not to do in Japan. Many tourists coming to Japan might have the image that Japan is a very strict country. I've been to more than 30 countries abroad. As a local Japanese, I think yes, it is. Japan is a very strict country. We have some rule, common sense, easy to be understood by Japanese people, but sometimes not like a common sense for foreign tourists. But no worries, we are local Japan guide. I'm gonna introduce 10 things you should avoid doing in Japan. First thing is don't litter your trash. One of the most major questions which I get from the foreign tourists is, hey Soma, where's a trash can? I always get this question. We have a less garbage can comparing with other countries. But don't litter on the street, don't litter in somewhere. It's super impolite. We Japanese people don't like it. So what we do as a local Japanese is bringing our own bag. It's a kind of tips. If you have a small tiny bags with yourself, you go to 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson, you buy onigiri, eat it, and your trash gonna be your small tiny bags. My recommendation is bringing your own bags. Second, stand on the right side in the escalator. Right. I think if you're a Japan travel expert, you already knew. But let me explain. I was born and raised in Kobe. Kansai area consists of Kyoto, Osaka as well. In those areas, people stand in line on the right side. However, in Tokyo, left side. Did you know that? East side and west side, where we're standing in the escalator is totally different. So in Kyoto, the platform going to Osaka, the people are on the right side. However, from Kyoto to Tokyo, people are waiting on the left side. That's a great tips, right? So usually between Kyoto stations from east and west, where we are standing is different. Remember, this is something rude you should avoid. Third, don't eat while walking. This is also the questions I always get from the foreign tourists. I say it's true, but not 100% true, because eating while walking, we call this tabearuki. This is a Japanese culture. Traditional place like Asakusa, Kamakura, people do this. But recently, rule getting very strict. For example, in Sensoji, there is an arcade called Nakamisedori. If you go there, there is some restriction and you have to follow the rule. It happens in Nishiki Market as well. Nishiki Market, long street and has a lot of delicious restaurant. There is a sign that do not eat while walking. So if you see those signs, please follow and please choose the place where you can eat. Safety for everyone. But how about in the street? I'm in a hurry, I go to the school, I eat onigiri on my hand. That's kind of okay thing. Actually, there is no law which describe do not eat while walking. But like some places like in the train station or in the train, of course, if you eat sometimes might affect other people. Please have a respect and please understand that's gonna be a good solution. Fourth, respect temples and shrines. Temple is from Buddhism and shrine is from Shintoism, Japanese religion. So those places are very sacred place. So there are several rules you should follow. For example, when you go to the shrines and you see the torii gate, but the center is a way where God is walking. It's recommended that you avoid walking in the center. And what I saw from the social media is, oh my goodness, temples and shrines important and very sacred place for Japanese people. So we don't like the behavior which seems disrespectful. Those are our culture. Fifth, don't jaywalk. Use crosswalks. I often see the people do jaywalk. If you want to cross the street, please walk on crosswalks. Recently, I visited Bangladesh, Vietnam, Thailand, and those places I don't see crosswalks. I was really careful of the cars coming, but I have to make it, right, to cross the road without any crosswalks. I did that experience. I think this is very important because of the safety for everyone, locals and tourists. This safety is very important, so please follow this rule. 6. Smoke in only designed area. In Japan, smoking outside is usually prohibited. Instead, we have some space designed for smoking. For example, in the center of Shibuya Crossing, there is a place we call this smoking area. If you want to smoke, please go to the designed area for smoking. What's unique point of Japanese culture is some izakaya or drinking place, it's allowed to smoke inside. Recently, the which allow people to smoke getting decreasing, but still, there are many places, especially izakaya, like a Japanese version tapas. Yeah, please see the signs or ask the staff. Sumimasen, smoking. Okay, they understand. Please understand where you are. Your place is allowed for smoking or not. 7. Don't sit on the floor in the public space. I don't think there is a rule of not sitting on the floor, but this is one of the behavior we local Japanese people think it's rude. Sometimes what I often see is in the Tokyo metro, some foreign tourists sitting on the floor and they chat and they stay there longer and disturb the people going to the station and moving around. It's not good thing. Number 8, chopsticks etiquette. Using chopsticks is difficult, right? But we have several rules you should avoid. For example, if there is a food, do this. Chopsticks. It's not good. It's very rude. And for example, if we have something by chopsticks and we give it to others by chopstick and chopsticks, it's also bad manner. If you cannot use it very well, that's totally fine. That's totally fine because you're not getting used to it. Might be some tricky, but please, I wanted to follow these chopsticks etiquette rules. 9. Onsen rules. Onsen is one of the things you are dreaming of, right? We love onsen. There is a public bath as well. I go to that 3 times a week, so I always go there. They have a kind of also some strict rules. So for example, one is a tattoo. Onsen, some public baths are getting tattoo friendly, so it's totally okay. But for some onsen, they don't allow people with tattoo. Even though there is a rule like that, I sometimes see the people with tattoo into the onsen. For the tattoo, you should confirm with the staff if the place is tattoo friendly or not. That's one thing. Also, in sauna, many people have a conversation in a loud voice, which is something local people don't like. We Japanese people go to onsen public baths for relaxing, but we see somebody super loud, we feel very uncomfortable. If you go to onsen, do not chat in a loud voice and confirming the rule each public bath. That's one of the important things. 10. Reclining seats. I think many of you get on the bread train or a flight, bus. When you're reclining the seats, sometimes you should be careful. That applies to foreign countries as well, but I feel like Japanese people more care about the people's behavior, especially when they start reclining their seats. So when I was a child, sometimes I had an experience of reclining my seat like this, and the people behind get angry. So we are really careful. It's okay to do this reclining seat. I recommend you to say hi to the people behind. Okay, sumimasen, I'm gonna do reclining. So this one word, even though it's English or some simple Japanese, respect for the people behind. Simple. This is gonna be very helpful. I've been introducing 10 things not to do in Japan. That's from my point of view. So I'm really curious. This kind of thing might happen in your country as well. So tell me your country's own specific rules I have to follow when I visit your country. We are Travel Japan together and we provide authentic tours and local experiences for the tourists coming to Japan, and we welcome 30,000 tourists per year. Yeah, we're gonna definitely entertain you in Japan. So if you're interested in joining our tours and experiences, please check the links in the down below descriptions. We are making content every single day, especially Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is actually how TJT started, and I really wanna do effort for this YouTube channel as well. Please subscribe if you like this video. We're gonna introduce many Japanese travel information for you. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Travel Japan together!